I grew up in aged care, and it's not an area I would have chosen to come into. I was looking at working with women and youth, and I just don't look back on it now. I love working with in our sector. But it is interesting because I grew up with a mum who ran daycare centres. So as a child of a single mum, I spent a lot of my time in daycare and in geriatric wards as well. And always just loved it. Even my elderly clients in massage, they remind you of so many virtues in life. So I just wrote down a few words that would describe how I find working in aged care. It's vibrant, versatile, engaging, inspiring, educational, humbling, and definitely nurturing. And I'd just like to think of one beautiful little story. I've decided to perfect making donuts. And yesterday I was talking to one of our clients, and I'd asked how she was passing her time, and she said she'd been making donuts for her grandchildren. So we had the best discussion about making donuts and how to get the jam in and her recipe. It just warmed my heart so much. And I think that's how I would box up working with in the aged care sector. It's like a box of donuts, really. And it was so beautiful. I then when she'd given it to me, later on got an email from someone in Diversitat saying such and such has just phoned to say that she got the ingredients wrong and she wanted to make sure that you got the right recipe. And I just thought it's heartwarming. That's my take on working in aged care. A box of donuts.
I feel incredibly lucky to be able to come to work, and being part of the events team. Really, my primary goal is to put a smile on our clients' faces and to make them feel valued and important. To be able to come to work with the primary purpose of uplifting another is incredibly rewarding and satisfying. I want our clients to feel as if they're the most important person, because they are. They deserve to be respected and taken care of, and I'm so fortunate to be part of that. It's no surprise that just last year we won Best Aged Care Facility at the Australian Healthcare Week Awards, and then again the Most Outstanding Multicultural Community Support Group in the world at the Global Enablement Awards in London. When we consider the team we have here, the calibre of our people and the importance we place on improving the lives of our clients, of course we're the best. And to top it off, we have our very own Jazz Finlay, nominated for the Victorian Regional Achievement and Community Awards, Excellence in the Aged Care category this year for her work on initiatives such as the Hola Amigo visiting program. And we all know how well deserved that is and how very hard Jazz works to support her clients. So I'm just so proud of all of us and the special work we do here.
I've started a long time ago. I needed a job, and I had not much experience with aged care. From having my own business, then going to aged care. But getting, there in the morning and just seeing the clients and making them happy, organize activities for them, and, just seeing them, forget about the pains and their struggles for at least a couple of hours. That's what makes my time, valuable and at age support. It's very rewarding job because, like I said, the clients, they are lonely, they are vulnerable. Most of the time, they only see us, in the whole week. They don't see anyone else. Even some, they have family members, but kids going to work, they have their own family and they don't have much time to spend with the clients. And it's very rewarding because also clients think of us as family. They think of age support as their second home. And building up that rapport and building up a trust, between clients and us, that they can ask us anything, they can share anything with us, and they feel safe when they come to the center. That's what makes me work and stay at age support.
For me, this is my first job in aged care sector as well. So I come in without, knowing any sort of what it involves. And yes, that stigma of, working in aged care is dealing with people who are frail and usually ill, and perhaps it just doesn't sound very exciting or very dynamic. But when I got into this role as an admin, a lot of things are quite fast paced, and I have to do a lot of different stuff, even though my role was primarily as an admin, but I still have to kind of look after the center, do some errands, help in the kitchens, in and out, a little bit of event management there too. So assistant to a lot of aspects in age support really. And then, when I started to work in this role for a while, and that's when I realized how much it involved in the governance side as well, where we need to be compliant with the funding bodies, like what kind of legislation we're following, what kind of procedures that we have to make sure our clients is safe. And also we have to be very culturally intelligent. So there's a training we did, it's called cultural intelligence. So we always have to, respect our clients, knowing what sort of background they're from. And also in this role, it's not just about aged care, also trying to personalize individuals or each client's experience with us. Like, say, even though they're from multicultural background, but then, multicultural is such a broad umbrella term, and all of them coming from different background, and also there'll be intersectionality with maybe their sexuality, their gender, being a mother, or being coming from a refugee background. So that was very surprising, knowing how much it involves just to deliver a service, even though our service can seem very entry level, but it involves a lot of governance in order to provide that service to our client.
I've been at Diversitat Age Support for around 8 years now, which I think is telling for how much I have enjoyed my role at Diversitat Age Support and how much I enjoy my role, working with our elderly clients. It has been my first role in the sector as well, but I think working with especially the elderly multicultural clients has been really rewarding, from start to finish, seeing the clients, socializing, having a great time, that's really rewarding, and, seeing them enjoy themselves, and especially, building that rapport with them, and then building rapport with the staff is really lovely. And you're really making connections and almost friendships with these people as well, which is really lovely. As a day program, we make sure we're creating activities and programs that are suitable and fun and enjoyable for the clients, so they want to keep coming back, and they do. And so that's really nice to see as well. And also working with a fantastic team, always keeps me coming back, because we're really multicultural ourselves, where we're all different, but we all work together really well. And that's very enjoyable as well.